Today we have one of the hottest artists, 100 Proof Yannie, known for her raw lyrics and unique flow. If we're here to dive in her journey, influences, and what's next. 100 Proof Yannie, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The first question is, what's the story behind your name, 100 Proof Yannie, and what does it represent?
Um, I was actually like given that name when I was younger
Mhm.
because I used to be like, I don't know, but back in the day, we used to have like groups and like shit like that. So I was a part
Mhm.
of a group, and I would be lying to you if I told you who gave me the name.
Yeah.
But they gave me that nickname, and then when I got older, I started bartending. And one day, I know this is weird, but I saw like a bottle that said like 100 proof alcohol. And for some reason, I was like, damn, that'll be tough. Like, because my name was like Yanni 100 grand. But I was getting older. I didn't really like how to go on anymore. So I'm like, 100 proof Yanni would be kind of hard. It's more mature and it's more like
Mhm.
straightforward to the point. Like it's like uncut, you know? So that's how
Definitely.
that came about.
Definitely. Straight to the chase. What was it like growing up in Philly? So, like, what basically shaped your style of music and your flow?
It definitely molded me, like as far as like my authenticity and just like my cadence, the way that I carry myself, like that thoroughness, that rawness, and that
Yes.
gritty raspiness that I get for
Yes.
sure. Like I think a lot of people that's from the city that rap, mostly girls who are not gonna say anybody's not talented, but the ones that's hard, we all
Mm,
kind of resemble each other in a way of like, all right, we already kind of know what we're gonna get when we
yeah.
rapping. So yeah, it molded me a lot. Even moving to Cali, like a lot of people be like, "Oh, you got an accent," or like, "Damn, you so aggressive," or "You so hard," and it's like, "Damn, like I back home, people love this shit. Like they love how I talk, they love how I act." So it's like when you get out here, these people so nice and so just like lighthearted. It's like I'm not used to that. So yeah, it definitely molded me. It definitely is probably is
Definitely.
everything that represents me.
What's one of the songs that you think everyone should listen to first?
Probably what I need. It's a good
Mm,
representation of just like who I am, you know what I mean? And also
yeah.
like that song kind of comes on like raw right away. And you
Yeah.
can get every aspect of like, damn, like, okay, like basically wasn't nobody there. You know what I mean? She not
Yeah.
scared. She coming hard. The bars is there. The cadence is there. It's a catchy hook. The song, the beat is hard. You know what I mean? So I would
Yeah.
definitely say probably what I need. And then directly after that, maybe dollar sign. Dollar sign is more of a melodic cadence, and
Mhm.
it's just a little bit more easy going for the people who kind of like want to hear my journey or want to see what I see for the end of what I think thing should end up at. Dollar sign is a good representation too.
If you weren't making music, what do you think you'll be doing instead?
Um, I went to school for dance, so I probably would be dancing still. Back in the city, I was taking a lot of class, teaching a lot of class, dancing a lot. Um, I'm not gonna say obviously that wouldn't be my main source of income. I tried everything, girl.
Yeah,
I
go
done
all
went to
trades, right?
cosmetology school. I
Yeah.
done went to school for dental hygiene. It just was things that I wasn't in love with. So it was like I didn't want to take the typical, oh, just go get a 9 to 5. And like I always been like a black sheep. Like I always felt like the talent that I do
Mm,
have, it could get me on one day to the point where I don't have to work a regular job. But also I
mm,
never really had the team or the financial support to make this my full thread like, dream that I'm chasing. It's a job, but it's like I gotta keep a roof over my head too, you know?
okay.
So yeah, that's probably what I would be doing, dancing, maybe went back to school. I wouldn't have been a nurse, I'll tell you that. But I probably would have been in the healthcare agency somewhere.
Okay, okay. All right, I feel that. Okay, next question. If you could collab with any artist or producer, who would it be and why?
That's a good question. Because there's
Yeah.
so many, but
Yes.
like my dream collab would probably be Timberland. And
Oh.
artist wise, I would probably have to say like a Doja Cat. or like a
Oh my gosh.
yeah, maybe like a Doja Cat or even like a Summer Walker. Like I can get the best of both worlds. So
Wow.
Doja, I feel like would challenge me. Even
That's
Doechii, I
dope.
feel like they would challenge me musically and really
Mm-hmm.
bring like, all right, they could really rap. So I got to stand up with these girls. And then Summer Walker will allow me to still have that soft melodic side to me as well. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yes.
those would be the girls I would want to collaborate with.
Ooh, that's tough. That's really tough.
Hmm.
I could see you up for that challenge too.
A little bit.
Even when like I think like even if you wanted to step outside the box, like maybe like from home base, like Tierra Whack, that'd be a real different challenge for you too, I think.
I grew up with Tierra, and it's funny because my first ever show, she emceed my first show. So it was like I've seen the
Ooh.
evolution of her going um from what she was T Raw, she was Dookie T, like she had a bunch of different names. And then
Yeah.
I've seen her elevate musically, but I feel like I would be up for the challenge too because I get a little weird, I could
Yeah,
get a little
we all
weird.
do. Like,
Yeah, I
like
can make some rock
we
songs and
ain't
pop
robots.
songs. Exactly. So I would definitely love to collaborate with Tierra. I would love to collaborate with a lot of the females that's in the city right now.
Yeah.
It's much harder when your feet not on the land and I'm so far. But I definitely be having my eye out.
With the industry consistently changing, do you see yourself staying independent or signing to a major label?
I feel like it's just the times is different. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So like realistically, and I had just made a post about this recently too. Like I feel like I haven't had my time to like blow because I'm not like a sexual kind of artist. I'm not like a city girl. I'm not like a
Typical.
sexy red. I'm not a young Miami. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
like for me, I would want to stay independent simply because I do have something that the industry doesn't have. And also being from Philly is like we don't got too many girls that blew up that went to the next level like worldwide
Yeah.
besides like a Tierra Whack, you know what I mean? So I think I am what's missing in that puzzle. And if I got heard by the right person or got put in that right room, I could have
Yeah.
my opportunity to really like change or shake some shit up and kind of sort of bring rep back. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Wow. Yeah. I definitely I feel you on that because it's they say sex sells, so
It's
but
watered
I feel
down
like you
though.
yeah. I just feel like long as you and be you, somebody will appreciate you. So
Yeah.
okay, for that. If
Mhm.
you could pull out your phone right now, what artist are you listening to?
I'm so weird. Industry, probably industry, I like Lo Shemi.
Mm-hmm.
I like Doechii. I like Doechii a lot. I listen to her frequently, and I listen to Summer Walker frequently. The people who I would want to work with, like Brent Fayez, people of that sort. I'm also a '90s baby, so I listen to a lot of Mary J. Blige. I listen to a lot of
Yeah.
112 things like that. So
Yeah.
you will see a lot of '90s music in my playlist. You will see a lot of R&B. I'm believe
Yeah.
it or not, I'm such a hard rapper, but I be in here listening to Frankie Beverly. Okay.
Okay. Okay, yes. I
So
feel
yeah.
that. Love me some Frankie Beverly now.
Okay. Got that.
Uh, okay. So what is the biggest life lesson or a piece of advice you ever received?
Oh man, my biggest life lesson I feel like currently is just realizing that everybody is not here for the long haul. And some
Mm.
people really are just put in there for that season of where you are at that moment. Because I'm a taker. I'm like, I'm taking you with me. We locked in. And I
Mm.
think I'm learning that now that it's like it's okay to let go. It's okay that y'all
Yeah.
don't see eye to eye no more. Y'all don't think the
That
same. Y'all don't move the same.
that be the hurt piece though.
It do, but also like I am becoming more accepting and more aware of just how I love and how I release, and I release with love too. I always did.
Mm.
If you wasn't fucking with me, I ain't fucking with you. But
Mm-hmm.
nowadays, I'm kind of just like, you know what? It is what it is. It's okay that we outgrew each other. Let whether
Yeah.
that's friends, relationships, family. Um, so yeah, that's probably one of my biggest life lessons. And
Okay.
then I think what was the other one? A piece of advice that
Um,
I would give.
the a piece of advice you ever received, like
A
the
piece of
best.
advice. Okay, the best piece of advice that I ever received was right before I was about to move from the city, and I had a
Mm,
conversation with my grandpa. This was like right after my grandma's passing. That's partially most of the reason why I even left to begin with. But
wow.
I asked him, I straight up was like, yo, do you think I should just go? You know, like I feel like ain't nothing here for me. Like I'm like a hamster on a wheel. Everybody
Mm,
trying to do the same thing. And it's bigger than the city, what I'm trying to do.
yes.
It's like when I'm out here, I'm realizing don't nobody know nobody back home. But in the
Mm-mm.
city, let them tell it. It's like
Mhm.
they popping it, but it's like I ain't never heard
Mhm.
nobody out here be like, oh, let me hear this person or turn this on or go turn. And I'd be like,
Mhm.
damn, if only they knew it's such a bigger world and a bigger spectrum. That was the best piece of advice that I got was get out there because you don't got to stay in this box. This city will keep you in this city, and your music won't thrive past it if you're not willing to take those risks. Even though it's hard, the shit be kicking my
Absolutely.
ass out here.
Oh,
I
I
just look
know.
back. I
I
just
was
look
out
back, you
there
know.
and I was like, that costs what? Burger and fries for like $15 a time. I'm like, whoa, hold on, $20 for a burger and fries.
It's
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
It is tough. But I also realize too, I'm a struggle anywhere I go, whether I'm home,
Mm,
whether I'm on the
yeah.
West Coast,
It
whether
just
I
makes
move
you
to Houston.
stronger.
It do,
It,
and it
it
show you
build
how to manage
character.
money better too.
Yes, absolutely. And the
I'll tell you
weather is
that.
great out there. The people is friendly. I couldn't believe when I went out there. They was just like smiling and happy. You know, Philly be like, like what you
Girl,
want? Like,
the air you breathe is different out here.
girl, the
Your
beach,
hair grow different. Your
the
hair grow
beach.
different.
Yes,
The
you glow
beach,
different.
you do, you do,
Yeah,
you really do.
yeah. Okay, that's great. That's grandparents is definitely the key because if you ain't got your parents, the grandparents always take
They be
over.
stepping in. You know how that go.
Definitely. So that's a great advice, actually. Um, if you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
That's funny. Because I'm a Virgo, so I eat the same shit all the time. Like
Ooh,
literally,
Virgo.
I eat the same shit all the time, girl. And
Mm.
I would eat probably catfish, blackened or fried, with mac and cheese and collard greens. That's it.
Ooh.
I would eat
Mm.
that every day if I had to. Yes,
Every day?
I love catfish.
Okay.
Yep.
That's cool.
That wasn't a hard question. Like I
At
eat that every day
all.
now.
At all. Did you have that before we got on here, or you about to eat some of
Look,
that?
the crazy. I was thinking about it. I was like, "Ooh, let me do this first, and I'm gonna eat some later."
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling your drift. All right. Ooh. So what is one thing people would be surprised to know about you?
I'm such an open book. You know what I
Ah,
mean? But I think people will be surprised. Like obviously, like you're a newcomer too. Like you know what I mean? I think people will
absolutely.
be surprised that I was a lifeguard for like 8 years. So I used to swim. I was a swimmer, and I'm left-handed. Other than that,
Wow.
transparency.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would never guess that.
Right.
Like you would have said
You know
you
what
a
I mean?
crossing guard or anything. Like, girl, you did the whole thing, the
I
jack of all
told you.
trades.
I
Oh,
told you.
all right, cool. All right, what is the craziest DM you ever received? Ugh.
Oh my God. I never received no crazy DM. Like you would think I
No.
did. I feel like the best DM I ever received is I had remixed a Nicki Minaj song. I remixed Yikes, and she actually reposted it, and I was basically saying
Ooh.
thank you in the DM, and she was like, "Keep going, Queen. Like you gonna get there." Like that was the best DM I ever received. Not the craziest, but in my eyes, that
That's
was the
lit.
craziest.
That's
Yeah,
what?
that was the
Period.
craziest to me.
If she recognize you, you doing something. For her to
Period.
open up her DM and see that, yeah,
And
girl.
even respond, like, what?
And if she
Girl,
said keep going,
you better keep your ass going.
okay. Okay, yes. All right. What about if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
Teleport.
Mm,
Come on now. I'm so
come
far.
on,
Like,
come on. That's a no-brainer. Like
because
what?
I don't like I like to fly, but it gives me anxiety, you know?
Really?
Like just turbulence and stuff like that. Like I'm a very like I have nausea a lot when I'm like
Mm,
not in control of a situation. Like even if I'm driving with somebody and they're kind of like swerving or driving too fast, I don't like when I don't have control of something,
mm.
especially when it got to do with if I could be dead or alive. So I
Yes.
would want to teleport so I could just be like, boop, I'm coming to see you, mom. Boop,
Okay.
I'm bringing y'all out here. Boop, like, I could just bounce around however I want to.
Definitely. I can see that. I get that a lot too. So I just be like, whew, I be having to crack a
Mm-hmm.
window, like
Give me a
here.
little oxygen tank, something.
Yes. Take it back to the brown bag.
You know what I mean?
Okay, okay. What advice would you give to the up and coming artists?
um, Work outbeats talent.
Mm.
I would give myself that advice, to be honest, because I feel like for me, it was never a fair thing of like giving my craft 110%. I just always have picked away at myself, and it's a Virgo thing. It's a perfection kind of trait that we have that
Mm-hmm.
you could either be Beyonce in the aspect of you gonna outwork everybody, or you could be my side of a Virgo where you overthink everything and it
Uh,
causes you to become stagnant and just an overthinker to the point where you ain't getting shit done because you so busy trying to plan it
in your
that it
head.
never actually gets completed. Yeah, so that would be my advice to just do it. Don't overthink it. And sometimes less is more. So,
Mm.
yep. Yeah.
Mm. Girl, you got a way of words. Okay, it's straight to the point, but it definitely hold
Okay.
value. It
Yeah,
holds
for
value.
sure. For sure. For sure.
Um, okay, this is our last question. I'm like, oh, like
Aww.
why they gotta be over?
Aww.
Okay. What can fans expect from 100 Proof Yanni? And where can they find your latest music?
I actually am releasing a project February 28th. It's
Okay.
called Now or Never.
Okay.
And like that's where I'm at right now, literally. It's like actually now or never. And
Yeah.
I'm just in a space where it's like I gotta give this shit my all, this last little throttle because it's been a long time coming. I've been doing music for well over 12 years now. And it's time for me to stop overthinking and apply myself. Just put the fucking music out, put the
Mm.
content out. Everything don't cost, I can use what I have, the tools in my hand. And people can find me on everything. You can Google me, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Instagram, Twitter. You can find me everywhere.
Mm.
I'm on all streaming platforms. So type in my name and it'll pop up.
Yeah, and to just see that you're a real life person, and I feel like you found your passion, and that definitely working out for you. And I see you in the long run with getting Grammys. So, I just want to give you your flowers.
Girl, look, don't worry this whole weight too, because it's a manifesting thing. So thank
Listen.
you. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to even have me. I appreciate your time. I really do.
Aw,
I
I
enjoyed this
appreciate
interview.
Yes. So I mean, hey, listen, you'll probably be hearing from me more now. I'll probably be in your DMs now, like girl, like
I'm here.
push that button, go ahead, keep going, keep going. So I'm definitely all in for women empowerment. Because being as though in Philly, it's tough. We the underdogs, and there's
Hmm.
people that's like crabs in the barrel. Now we ain't going to
Hmm.
sugarcoat it.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, so just to go from Philly and not being scared to just go to LA is a major accomplishment. So if you ever have any doubts or questionable, things in your head, just look at how far you come and look where you at now.
I'm looking.
And it looks real sunny over there, okay?
Okay.
It's a little dark and cold out here.
But again, thank you so much. I appreciate that, and I definitely will start to try to smell the flowers a little bit more because I'm hard on
Yes.
myself. But things like this keep me going and at least show me like people are watching, you are making some progress. So just one day at a time.
Absolutely. Hey, so we signing out. This been your girl Britt Mac, the Rap Cartel. Until next time, culture.
All
Appreciate you, Honey
right.
Proof. Yeah,
Of
y'all.
course. Bye, love. Have a good one.
You too.